Good afternoon. Welcome to the LATTE Esports League. Today we have a special uh, exhibition series of matches today. I'm your host, Ken. I'm joined by Adrian and Kai, who are going to commentate the Super Smash Brothers matches today. Remember, LATTE Esports League is sponsored by Guam Windward Memorial, Natopia Internet Cafe, and Coffee Slut. And today's matches, we're going to take the top three all-star players, which are Brennan, Atomic Pancake, and Freemium, and they were able to choose three opponents that they really wanted to face. So they picked a couple of names from our league who are actually pretty strong players, a couple of players who are high ranks in the PR. One of them is a commentator, or two of commentators. We got Adrian and Sly, and one of them we've never seen on stream, but you're gonna see first look at Brose, who's also a banjo player, and he's improved a lot, and I guess he's getting a lot better. So you're gonna see these guys challenge some of the top players from GDOE. It should be fun, guys. What are you looking forward to here?
I am definitely looking forward to Brose and Premium. I think both of them are pretty good. I think both of them are like kind of like rising stars, and it's pretty safe that we're going to see the Banjo Ditto. Though they're like zoner characters, it should be a pretty interesting matchup. So that's one set I'm looking forward to.
I think I'm looking forward to Brian's return, technically, because he hasn't been playing for a good while. Now we're gonna see his Wolf in action for the first time in a while. Be interesting.
So right now they're just doing a lag test, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and it's gonna be straight up Wolf Dittos.
And you see Brian.
Yeah. So we've been seeing a lot of like wolves. Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of wolves in this league. From Atomic Pancake, and I believe Mitro plays wolf. So it's going to be interesting considering Sly is PR ranked number 5 right now. So it's going to be interesting if we get to see like a huge gap in skill or not. So.
And for the
I
kids,
think
it's a
good
great
learning
chance.
experience.
Definitely, like Adrian just said, it's a great learning experience for these young kids who, maybe in a bracket setting, in a normal double elimination bracket setting, might not get the bracket opportunity to face one of these top guys. But it's a good opportunity here to get at least 3 matches. Today we're going to do 3 out of 5. Yeah, let me just talk to these guys real quick. And we're going to start off with these two, Atomic Pancake versus Sly, our commentator who you heard on the stream for the past few weeks. And it's going to be the Wolf Mirror.
Right. So we'll be starting shortly. A little bit on Brian. Brian's known to be a Wolf player primarily, and he also has other characters like Joker and Violet recently, if I were to remember. But straight up, he just wants to give Atomic Pancake the Wolf Ditto. This is just to show Atomic Pancake what a real wolf can do.
Yeah, and we were also like, we kept joking, like, oh, Brian, you probably don't go wolf, just to flex on him, but looks like he's gonna give him the respect.
Yeah,
that would be cool. And Brian is 5th on the PR and like 4th in the LATTE Esports standing last year. So he's really accomplished, and he won his first ever tournament, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about Brian. Like, he just came out of nowhere in like one of the Smash 4 tournaments and just bodied everybody, including like the number 1 at the time, Marlo, just Greed's brother. It's insane to see like how much he developed from like Smash 4 to now, because he's still a very consistent player, and we're seeing it right now. Look at this, 1%, and look, Atomic Pancake on the ropes with 101%.
Yeah, I think one of Sly's greatest strengths is his neutral and his overall knowledge of the game and its mechanics. You can kind of see that because he has such a solid understanding of Wolf, the character. You can see that he has a solid understanding of Wolf in the Ditto. So he's seeing a lot of basic habits, basic mistakes from Atomic Pancake, and Sly is able to maneuver around them.
Yeah, it seems like he's going over this pretty easily. Hopefully Atomic Pancake is able to get something going. Look at this
Yeah.
control from Nightmare. Actually, Nightmare is Brian's first attack.
what?
Oh my!
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
Wow.
Reverse edge guard. Again,
What?
using that knowledge that he's gained.
That's a thing?
Dude, that
Wow,
that
that
side
is
B
wild,
spike.
man.
Yeah,
That
that
Yeah,
side B
there's
has a
a-
spike hitbox.
Yeah, it's a very
Yeah.
specific positioning, but if you can get it, it's a very, very powerful spike.
Let's see. You know, Atomic
We're seeing
Pancake, he
that
was no
powerhouse.
slouch. He fought his way to the top of the C-seeded players in the All-Star tournament, earning himself the championship for that seed. But he's struggling here. But you know, this is years of competitive difference right here, right now.
Yeah. Something I've noticed about Sly's Wolf as opposed to Atomic Pancake's Wolf is notice how Sly is empty hopping, like not throwing out any aerials, and then either using the long-lasting hitbox in there, or he's waiting to use forward air and back air when he's at the very bottom of his jump, just so he gets that perfect spacing of the aerial, as opposed to Atomic Pancake, who looks like he's just kind of throwing out aerials, like using the buffer.
Yeah. I would say fundamentally, Brian has a better ledge trapping than Atomic Pancake.
Yeah. And like I said, like I think his neutral is also a really great strength of his, so he's able to. Ooh, yeah, that's a solid 3-stock. But as I was saying, Sly's neutral, you can definitely see a huge gap in skill, since he's dashing in and out, he's not being impatient with his approaches, and he knows exactly how to punish Wolf's aerials. Since you know he plays the character, he names the character.
Yeah.
So what does Atomic Pancake have to do in his approach to kind of be better? I mean, like I know the neutral game is just a lot different. Like, you know, the level of understanding of neutral is a lot different. But are there any like fundamental takeaways that Atomic Pancake can probably implement to, you know, produce a better result in this matchup?
Now, there are a lot of instances where Sly was using Wolf's initial dash. He was just kind of going back and forth. Either that or he was actually staying completely still, waiting for Atomic Pancake to throw out an unsafe aerial. So I think what needs to happen for Atomic is he needs to be more careful with what kind of moves he's throwing out. Since there's a lot of time, like, again, I was talking about the difference in how they use their aerials. Sly's using his aerials in a very safe way, in a very safe way where he's empty hopping and then fast falling into the aerial, as opposed to Atomic Pancake, who's not really mixing up the timings of when he throws out the attack. So it's getting,
Yeah.
so yeah, for Sly, he's kind of seeing through that pattern.
I think the decision making and pattern, looking at your opponent's patterns is very significant in Dittos especially, because like you see the common when you're playing a character like a mirror match, you get to see like the common tactics people do, like the low level players, and then you put it onto the top level players, and then you just like look in the mind game and see what are they gonna do. How am I able to counterplay? Because there's so much depth in this mind game. Like, every move you do in the neutral is not completely 100% gonna work all the time. Atomic Pancake needs to have a better understanding of that. Hopefully, he's able to catch up and put up more of a fight against Sly.
Yeah, it is a best of 5, so he does have a little bit of time.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, the lasers.
Yeah,
The classic round start wolf tactic.
yeah, drop the
Start
platform
laser.
laser. Yeah, so in a Ditto, a Ditto matchup is pretty interesting because both players are given almost exactly the same tools as each other. So it becomes less of a character versus character thing, and it's 100% player versus player.
You're seeing this, like, look. See how much. Let's see how many there. That's like the second ledge trap. See if Knight's still able to. Okay, as I say that, Atomic Pancake finally gets some control back. Oh,
Ooh, commentators
let's go back and forth. And we gotta stop talking again.
Yeah. So
Oh, wow, nice.
I briefly mentioned before, but I like the way Sly implements Wolf's Nair. apart from the difference between how he's using forward air and back air as opposed to nair is he's actually kind of buffering it. He's either buffering it or he's throwing out the nair at the apex of Wolf's jump. So he's able to use the meaty hitbox in order to get some percentage, add some pressure, or bait a reaction out of Atomic Pancake. And when he's trying to bait out a reaction, that's how he's able to pick apart his habits.
Yeah.
So that's what Atomic Pancake also needs to be careful about. When he's being pressured and being backed into the corner, how does he react to things?
Yeah. So that's a really nice recovery that he did. He did a wall jump into an air dodge back to the stage. And I bet I didn't really react to it. He just kind of let it do it. With attack. See, that's just like the essence. Like these small things help you get the momentum back.
Yeah, since for the most part, Atomic's been using his special moves to recover, and since Sly has a lot of knowledge on Wolf's hitboxes, he was able to just kind of down tilt him out of it. Yeah, just like right there.
Just like that. Wow, what a read.
What a read.
Yeah, really good option coverage by Sly.
I feel like that's kind of it might be a reaction if anything, because he may have seen Atomic Pancake go for that a couple times.
Yeah, it could also have been like a conditioning thing. Anytime like I think if it was a neutral get up or a roll get up, I think Sly would have been ready for that, like given his position. So I think and then he was too far for Atomic to go for get up attack. So I'm guessing it's okay. Jump attack is likely the play here from him, and he was able to punish accordingly. So, yeah.
We're kind of seeing like Atomic Pancake isn't getting 3-stock right now, which is a great thing. It's a very good first step, and he's putting Sly 149%. He just needs to kill. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
But you know, I mean, Atomic Pancake should take away from that he did play a lot better. I mean, you know, that match lasted much longer. He was trying his best to play neutral a little more patiently. So I mean, you gotta start somewhere, right? You know, like, only baby steps, right? But so we'll see what stage he decides to pick. For those of you tuning in, you're watching the LATTE Esports League. We're doing the exhibition showdown between some of the PR players versus the champions of the All-Star GDOE tournament. You're watching that right now. It's brought to you by Guam Windward Memorial, Natopia Internet Cafe, and Coffee Slut. So thank you guys for tuning in.
By the way, Mitro in the chat saying one of them should do the funny down throw side B conversion.
You'd like to explain more of that, Kai?
So, I mean, it's a really, really deadly confirm. If the DI is right and the way you angle the side B is right, you could take a stock really, really early with that.
It's a risky thing too, because like if you mess that up, if you're the Wolf player that's going for it, it's gonna be if I don't do this right, I'm pretty much dead.
Yeah. Sly might go for that. Like, although he likes to play things mostly safe, there are a few times where he'll just go for like a Hail Mary kind of option. Like just an explosive option that you wouldn't expect. And that's part of his game plan. Like he'll mostly go like kind of robotic, a little too safe for comfort, and then suddenly he just explodes.
That's the kind of momentum shift that a lot of top players do. There's like one moment where they're just like chilling out, waiting for you to do something, and then the next second they're going ham on you once they get momentum.
Yeah, it's also part of the conditioning and finding out someone's habits. Like as soon as you start poking around, you poke around in neutral, and then once you see an opening, you start punishing accordingly.
Yeah. Look at them lasers. Look at that nair. See, this is the crazy thing about Wolf's nair. Long lasting, and you can hit it whenever. There's not much of a risk when you're doing it.
Yeah. It's very needy, very safe. Very
the vanilla game time. Yeah.
Yeah, see, Sly's just implementing like a meaty, long-lasting hitbox of that nair to ledge trap Atomic.
Doesn't really matter anyway. We'll see if oh wow.
Okay, so
Atomic intercepting
gets the
nice approach and taking the first stock. Atomic Pancake really shifting the momentum here. Hopefully,
Okay,
the commentator's curse won't come in. He'll be getting some extra credit.
Yeah, so
Wow,
see,
just
like
that
Sly's
ledge
kind of
control.
Sly's not getting too antsy. See, that was again a very good jump read, but notice how Sly's not really crumbling under the pressure. The fact that he had a deficit, he's just kind of patiently waiting around for Atomic to mess up, and that's exactly what happened. So that level of mental awareness, you can definitely see a gap in it between the high school participants and then our PR players.
Yeah, our PR players are much next level. We'll see. Like we don't know. We might see GDOE varsity champions level up in the future and probably take over the PR spots. We never know, but they have a lot of potential to grow.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And if they want that growth, this is the best way to get it, you know?
Yeah, especially like right now, I think these 3 players are gonna gain a lot.
It's good for them.
Yeah,
Okay.
especially since 2 of these sets are basically expected to be Dittos, Banjo Ditto, now Wolf Ditto.
But yeah.
All right. So it looks like Atomic Pancake's on match stock right now.
The entire time, Sly has all the control in the world, but just expected to see that kind of high level from I believe
so
Atomic. Yeah, go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, so I was mentioning how when Sly had the deficit, he was very patient and he didn't get too antsy for a kill. I'm kind of seeing the opposite from Atomic Pancake. He's kind of throwing out a lot of moves, a lot of kill moves, and getting a little too impatient for that final kill. And I really don't agree with it, considering he's at high percent himself, and he's also on the very last stock of the set.
Yeah, people often forget that these games are like 7 or 6 minutes, so you have a lot of time to think and adapt to those instead of just running in all the time. Ooh.
All right, so Sly's gonna go
yeah.
ahead and take that 3-0.
That's a clean 3-0 from Sly. Good demonstration of what a Wolf can be, and what Atomic Pancake's Wolf can be in the future as well if he keeps at it.
Yeah. Maybe if he saved all these replays or like watched back the stream, he could probably like go back and analyze it. Maybe even ask Sly a couple of questions about what was going on.
For sure.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. The next match we have is going to be Darien USA versus Premium.
Yep, they're gonna do a
Okay.
lag test real quick. So Premium, he won the B seed. He's from GW. He won using Banjo, and it's so interesting. The reason why we're even having this event today is because he said his ultimate goal was to challenge the best banjo on Guam, and he said that Brose was the best banjo. So we reached out to Darien and said, Darien, can you hook us up and play this guy 3 out of 5? And Darien, being the nice guy he is, said, yeah, let's do it. So Darien, he's a pretty new face to the scene as well, right? Like, I mean, I think last year was the first time I actually saw him at tournaments, and he's improved a lot.
Yeah. So during the LATTE Esports League last season, he didn't really have a whole lot of standout placements, but recently at Casuals, he managed to get 4th place, beating Suzuki, beating Sly, beating K3D. So really good top PR wins. So a lot of improvement.
Really good honorable mention too was during Brandon's Ripest Peaches Wi-Fi tournaments. He's also taken top 3 for first Wi-Fi tournaments or second Wi-Fi tournaments. Sorry, taking it over people like Greed and Westy.
Wow.
It's offline. Even though it's online, it still shows that like Darien Rose is a really strong player.
Yeah.
We'll see that today. His league rank last year was 15, and as Adrian and Kai have said, he's improved quite a bit. And Logan from GW is the premium emu, and he is the B seed all-star champ. And we're about to see that Banjo mirror 3 out of 5. It should be interesting.
All All right,
Yeah.
so now Sly's now back on the commentary's table. Hello.
Hi.
Today. Was your
Like, it's
match,
real-
sir?
Yeah, real quickly. How did you feel about your match?
I mean, it felt not too laggy, so that's good. I'm not sure how it felt for my opponent, but I had fun with it. You know, like Wolf did was a pretty fun. You just run around jumping and hitting each other the entire
Yeah,
match.
we were talking about like a huge difference in your neutrals, like how you were always like just patiently waiting for Atomic to throw out a lot of attacks. Want to like elaborate on that?
Yeah. So with my Wolf in particular, I tend to use him to just whiff punish or catch people who mash a ton. So if they start mashing, I can get a heavy punish with like a fair or like a nair you can grab. It's hard to explain right now, but in general, my neutral just consists of just whittling down on my opponent and just waiting for that opportunity so I can get that proper hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So it's not
it's a
just a
solid
block
game
hit.
plan.
Yeah.
It's like a general game plan that a lot of top players go for initially, and then the layers of depth go on as the opponent gets like a lot more difficult. You know.
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually
Right.
looking forward to how this turns out, though, because I know Premium has been looking to play him, but they haven't until this point. So
Yeah.
you'll definitely see Brose's style of Banjo is a lot more refined, I feel like. Ooh.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna see that today. Wow, what a! It's the one thing I really don't like Premium doing. It's just wasting his Wonder Wings. Just like the first few seconds of the match, he already lost 2 Wonder Wings, and he didn't really implement it well.
Oh yeah.
And he did it the
lost
wrong way.
3 Wonder Wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I'm willing to bet that third one was an accident.
because when you see him do the side B in the other direction there, he's going for grenade.
Yeah, like a turnaround grenade. So it's probably the online messing him up.
That could be online or the jitters, because he's playing like I think he's getting the jitters from the fact that Brose is a good player. Oh, just when I said. Brose.
We like cursing at our players, don't we?
Brose. I'm
No.
sorry, but that's kind of his fault.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like he's dusted off his Switch for a while.
Oh, sorry. Brose has a lot of things in it, going on right now, so it's okay. He's just warming up, no problem.
Yeah.
It's all for the adaptation.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but he needs to adapt to that right there. I was actually really good of Premium to back up with the Wonder Wing right there.
Yeah, I think the way that these two utilize their tools as a zoner, I think is going to be a pretty interesting thing to notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we keep saying that Premium's like very what's the word for it? He's not he's not conservative at all with Wonder Wings,
Right.
as opposed to Brose, who we've only seen him use it once. So
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there
okay,
you go.
twice.
No, that was his
Again.
first time actually used. Oh wait, no. Then again, he stopped. That's right. Oh, you dead.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not looking good for Brose
no.
in game 1 already. Yeah,
I
he
think
has
that's
his...
it.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. There's the Wonder Wing. Yeah. It's like, yeah, he's a lot more conservative. Oh, did you say conservative?
Yeah.
I think he heard you all the way down in Maritza.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Premium was at a high percent, as opposed to like if anyone is at any percent, Premium will just go for it.
Right. Oh no, that was such a bad spot there. Okay, I'm pretty sure Premium wants to slip off stage and then go for it. Okay, nice little conversion. He can actually get back air into grab as well, but instead he's gonna go for the forward tilt. Okay, back throw.
Could have gone a lot more, but I think he just went for like the safe poke.
Right.
This is a horrible position that Brose is in right now. He's in high percent and he doesn't have much Wonder Wings left.
Yeah, and he has to make sure that he makes every single one of these hits count too. So, oh, right there, yeah.
But that was his last Wonder Wing.
It was, but at the same time, I feel like he had to use that. Uh-oh. Oh, you're dead. Yeah, bye. Oh my goodness.
Okay. So
All right, Premium managing
one.
to
Get it on
yeah,
there.
managing to take a game off of Rose.
I think I'll be quiet for the remainder of the set, so that way Rose doesn't SD again.
Yeah, Rose was looking kind of a little sus,
Yeah.
but I'm sure he'll be able to pick things up.
Yep, definitely.
It
I mean,
seems like it's
and Premium did a good job. You know, I really like, as soon as the match started, I could really tell that Brose was like on point, like with his zoning or like his projectile choice when he was jumping. Like, and he just seemed very polished. But then after that SD, he just kind of seemed a little flustered.
crumbled.
And then Premium did a great job of, you know, adapting and just putting the pressure on. He did well. So, and I think, you know, that's like, if you're a risk-heavy player, then that can work out for you in those situations where your opponent feels pressured. So, check the stage a bit, PS2. So, they're going to be going to Pokemon Stadium 2, and you're watching the mirror, the Banjo mirror, with a Premium versus Brose. If you're tuning in, thanks for watching the LATTE Esports League. Proudly sponsored by Guam Windward Memorial, Netopia Internet Cafe, and Coffee Slut. If you guys don't know, those places are open right now, okay? Netopia Internet Cafe open every day with special rates. Check them out. Coffee Slut serving only the finest cold brew coffee. So, yep, as we go into match 2.
Yeah, okay, see, right there, Brose actually just went right towards him because he was like, okay, you're gonna block grenade. I should have known this because I'm also a Banjo main, but...
Just the classic round start, Brose down B.
Right.
Yeah, we were even joking about that when you were playing against Atomic Pancake, like game 2. It's just like, oh yeah, that's how all Wolf Ditto start, just drop down laser.
Yeah, exactly.
We joke about that. And yeah, we're
wow.
just letting it rip.
But he needed to Wonder Wing there, right? I mean, it looked like Premium had the read on the recovery and just gonna...
Yeah, I feel like right there he needed to because he was in such a vulnerable spot, so...
Yeah.
Seeing Brose
actually...
finally... Don't worry.
Right. Oh, okay,
Oh,
nice catch
okay.
there. That was actually going to be very unsafe, but he still got it.
Oh, God.
Ooh, barely.
Wow, that's a lot of
legend
Wonder
time.
Wings.
Yeah. They're going to be trading eggs all season, too. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Guys, place your bets,
Nice
place your
Wonder
bets.
Wing.
How many Wonder Wings will we see?
Yeah, it's like the center of a Tootsie Pop kind of thing, right? Like, oh, down smash? Yeah, he does not mash out in time. So with that, you can either mash out using your buttons, or you can mash out using your analog stick. And people usually say that analog stick is the most effective method. But right now, what is effective is actually Brose's pressure. Look at him. He's keeping to his face every time. He's not backing up. He just says, okay. Oh.
Watch out.
Okay.
Nice Wonder
okay.
Wing.
Yeah, he says, I'm done playing around, man. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think this time, I
I mean,
think he really does have his footing this time, as opposed to the previous game.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, he said first game didn't happen. Adrian caused that, you know?
What? No, what?
Adrian technically lost game 1.
Yeah. Oh man, that fair almost killed, but good DI. Hey, down tilt.
wow,
Yes,
nice
caught
down
the jump. It's so good. It catches so many options if you're not patient there.
Oh.
He tried going for the grenade.
Man, that's the last Wonder Wing. What's he doing?
Yeah.
Oh, the grenade saved him!
Wait, his recovery.
Okay, never mind.
Who's
Brose.
doing commentator's curse now, Kai?
Yes, I technically lost that stock.
The game
Your
like
fault.
selectively hears Adrian every time he talks in certain points.
Yeah, now
Right, Brose.
this is a completely different game we're seeing now.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, he's very dominant, but good mash shot from Brose, amazing. Look at that, trying to keep up the juggle, but unfortunately, Banjo doesn't really do well at just keeping keeping juggle situations because his up air does so little damage, so little knockback, and it doesn't even kill.
Yeah.
And he's
Okay,
on-
nice down tilt. I liked that. Okay,
Trying to punish it with a forward tilt after that forward smash.
right.
It's really one-sided right now, but we wouldn't count Premium out yet.
Right.
Still
Okay, back
game
there.
2.
Nice DI. Yeah, one more's gonna do it at ledge. Oh my goodness, his own grenade. He said, all right, have this, we'll trade.
Oh my god. They're looking kind of clean.
Look at him! He's living till 200!
Oh, we're trying to get
Okay,
that
he's fine.
down to- oh.
You can see Premium is using more of what Brose's doing now. So he's trying to adapt using some of his own tools against him, but it's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah, considering that Brose just has a way better understanding of the tools that he has.
Yeah, but oh my goodness, he
finally
actually...
landing that shot.
Yeah, I don't know about that down tilt.
Okay,
yeah.
so not only does Brose have a new stock, but he now has a full set of Wonder Wings, and Premium's percentage is starting to get red.
Oh, right
Oh,
there,
okay,
Freeze friend.
okay.
Doing a good grenade.
Oh, wait. We gotta see another Wonder Wing in 3, 2.
No, wait,
lame.
don't curse him.
No,
Don't curse him.
You guys are lame. You guys need to see more Wonder Wings in this game.
Don't curse him. Wow, I'm gonna tell Brose that you want him to lose, man.
Oh, I don't want him to lose.
But
we don't have any commentary bias here, but Brose, say no.
Okay,
You know, to
yeah,
Premium's
oh,
credit.
at the wrong time,
Oh, there
and
we
that's
go.
gonna be the not it yet.
barely.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah, okay.
Okay,
The Premium just
Bite
did
the
not
floor there
care.
in the face.
You're just whacking people.
Okay, I'm guessing that
Right.
Premium's gonna do a Wonder Wing soon.
How many
Just-
does he have
yeah,
left?
You
Three?
really that?
2 left?
Oh wait, never
okay.
mind. He can't because he DI'd that dash attack
Just a
so
random-
badly.
a
Oh
random
my
dash attack.
goodness. Ugh. Yeah, that thing.
It's unreactable.
Yeah, is that dash attack like DK's where it has a lasting hitbox?
Not really
Yeah.
like DKs. No, it lasts a bit long, but not nearly as long as DKs. I feel like.
Okay.
No, it's like a worse snake dash attack as well.
Yeah, it's a worse one because it doesn't really kill. It doesn't really combo into stuff. So,
Yeah.
But that one killed because yikes.
I guess he was
got-
not expecting that. His mind was on
Yeah.
the Wonder Wing the whole time.
Yeah. He was thinking about, okay, how am I gonna get past this final boss? This bullet hell. But unfortunately, he couldn't do that. And we're gonna have a game 3. They both 2-stocked each other, so let's see how Brose actually handles this next game. And I
And we'll
wonder
see
if
how-
Premium
and we'll
is gonna
see-
make
yeah,
that
we'll see how-
adaptation.
Yeah, we'll see how Premium adapts to what just happened.
Yeah, I think Brose really wisened up to the risk taking of Premium, and he was punishing it as well as he could, and burning all those Wonder Wings relatively fast kind of hurt Premium a lot. Didn't really give him a lot of
yeah.
options in neutral.
Exactly. Like you want Wonder Wing to be, you want to save it because that's actually going to give you automatic pressure. You have to respect Wonder Wing. You have to make sure, oh, okay, if I don't shield here, I die at like 70.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, right now, you can see again, Brose is just going straight towards him. He's not really caring all too much about his projectiles because of the way he's been using them. But unfortunately, that Wonder Wing was minus on hit.
Yeah.
And imagine being minus on hit and you get punished for it anyway.
Especially when you hit someone at the beginning of the move, since you still have to wait for the entire move to finish.
Oh,
wow.
behind him, but the grenade.
Man, who cares? Just Wonder Wing, right? That's probably Premium's mindset right now. He's
Oh,
just like that.
okay.
Brose
Could've actually
returning
punished
a
that super
favor.
hard. Great mash from Brose though. Oh, great down tilt too. Oh my
Oh, we
goodness,
just
that
do
was
it, we
so
just do
close. Oh man,
my
yeah, he
God.
really shielded too early again. Brosy's having that little problem every single time Premium does a raw attack.
Oh,
Nice.
oh.
But no,
Even
Tim, that's unfortunate. You're dead.
Oh my god.
even though the grenade messed up the timing, you still able to parry it. Like it didn't matter in the end because you lost the stock anyways. But I don't know. I found that to be an impressive parry.
Right. Honestly, he could have just punished him with forward smash right there, and he would have been dead because he was still like in the
Yeah.
move as he was active. Okay. I like
Okay,
how
so-
Brose took his time.
Okay,
Nice.
Premium's out of Wonder Wings.
Yeah, he has to be very careful now. He has nothing on Brose but these projectiles, and he needs that added pressure,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he thought he wouldn't shield like that. Okay, up air. Okay, yeah, a bit antsy on the grab there, but good stuff from Premium for actually realizing that he'd want the grab in the first place.
Yeah, Premium's doing great here. I mean, this is like pretty much free damage, right? I mean, he's up a stock and he doesn't have Wonder Wing here, so like he's playing just with a nerfed character. So,
Ooh, as you said that, now he has a fresh batch of Wonder Wings, and now he's suddenly high tier again.
Yeah, he moved up a few spots, you know. Oh,
that was close.
Okay, he caught the grenade. This is
I
not
almost
good for
feel
Rosé being in the corner against Banjo.
Oh.
Got the confirm, or not confirm, but he didn't tech there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Spot dodge. Yeah, that was a pretty good jab after the spot dodge. Since a lot of people like to do it in this game, as soon as they spot dodge, they try to do an attack. So it's
Right.
so just kind of like a dynamic of what are you gonna do after you go for your defensive option, rather than trying to expect a defensive option itself.
Oh
If that
god.
made any sense.
Oh, that was so scary, but he grabbed it out of shield. What a brave man. That was so scary. Oh, this is a lot of reckless dash attacks right now, but no punish. Yeah, he has to be very careful. He doesn't want to get caught by a confirm from Premium. Oh, great
Or
poke with the forward tilt.
Yeah, or just a random raw hit.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of which, yeah, Jesus,
these
these are boxing it out.
Boxing, yeah.
Goodness, this is
whenever they're getting close to each other, it's almost difficult to keep track of who's who.
Yeah, oh my goodness, neither of these two want to die right now. Okay, nice using the grenade to cover. Great catch too. And
wow. Wow.
Yeah, he did not even respect him there. He's just like, all right, I pressured him, but no.
But you know what, Brose, for most of that stock, he never threw out the raw Wonder Wing setup. So
yeah, he was being very conservative there, making sure, okay, I'll save it to the very last moment if I can.
Yeah, we were also seeing that kind of thing in your set, where there was one time where you had a stock deficit, but you're still playing very patiently, and it's definitely like a difference we're going to see with these top players versus the high schooler students, where the top players are likely to be more.
Yeah, he tried to catch him mashing out in time, but oh my goodness. Premium is very slow at the mashing. That's something you cannot afford to do against Banjo in particular.
Yeah, since he has a lot of strong raw hits that he can go for. F smash, Wonder Wing.
Oh my goodness!
What
he got
was
stuck on
that?
platform!
Ouch.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be very scary here.
So
Premium has to make sure he's as evasive as he can be.
Brose is nursing a small lead though, 20%.
Yeah. But right now, it's not much of a lead. Oh, okay, yeah. He tried to do what Premium usually does to people.
Yeah.
And this is very hard. This is like a minute left before a time.
Wonder Wing usage is wild,
almost
man.
on time. I didn't even realize. Oh my goodness, he Wonder Wing's the wrong way.
Oh
And
no, not
he
like
block grenade in the...
wow.
That was anti-climax.
Wow.
All right, so just like Premium, we're dipping into the next game.
Wow, so Brose goes up 2-1.
That's scary.
That was so close.
It was.
Yeah. Like not gonna lie, like Premium's doing so well against Brose.
He is. He's doing great.
He really is. Like, he's adapting a lot of the stuff that Brosy's doing as well. But he's kind of forming into his own style without being like super reckless.
Yeah. Because before, like, he was very mashy, too hyper for a Banjo player, but now you're starting to see that instead of just being hyper and being overly aggressive, instead he's turning that, I guess fiery playstyle into high pressure, high octane playstyle.
Speaking of hyper, if you want to turn up your energy, go check out Coffee Slut, where you can get some nice cold brew. Get my favorite, the Dragonade tea. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but they have nice juices there. Get a Dragonade. And also check out our other sponsors, Guam Windward Memorial and Natopia Internet Cafe. as we walk into game 4.
Okay, going into this next game right here. It's gonna be a deciding factor as to what happens depending on who gets momentum, but I feel like not by much of a mile though, since Premium with momentum isn't really, he doesn't really do too much. He just stays a bit too passive, you know.
Yeah, it was also
Yeah,
kind of what
sometimes-
you're saying. As Banjo, you don't really get much reward off of keeping your opponents above you, since his up air is not very good at just dealing damage or knockback.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, both these two are eating a lot of hits right now. Goodness.
Yeah, saw a lot of explosions flying in the beginning of this game.
Oh
Oh,
my god,
man.
that was so close. Oh, drag in there. Yes, forward throw instead. I'm surprised he didn't go for down throw. Like, I don't know why he's expecting him to have like a really good mash or.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
know,
there's 2 times he didn't mash out of down throw. Might as well just keep going
Yeah.
to it.
Exactly. Cause
Oh,
you can
wow.
tell.
What?
it's
That's
so much- oh my
Ivy.
goodness. Barely trailing on him. That was also
Oh.
close. He failed twice right there. Rose said, "All right, it's my turn to mash."
Well, one time it was like a solid read, but I think it was the grenade that.
Oh,
caught him off.
no.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
He just skated past
Damn,
him,
bro.
man.
I think both of these players need to like polish up their punish game because like some Wonder Wings are just being left away and
Yeah.
Rose got
yeah,
away
that
with
was
murder.
rough.
But never mind.
Oh, that hurt.
Ooh.
Never mind again.
Yeah.
Wait, can we just mute him
I know, we
on
gotta mute
commentary?
Adrian. Stop Adrian talking. He's making Brose lose now. Brose is down 40% in the second stock. But he's up a match, right?
And you
So-
know, yeah, exactly.
It's okay. I got communication error. I can't see the match, so I think it's
Okay.
cool. I think it's cool.
Yeah, as soon as you did, the game started to even out a little bit. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
just know
the
everyone,
part there.
it's Adrian's fault for this, you know.
that's
yeah.
some weird voodoo thing going on.
That's the privilege of a top player, right?
So when you start
Oh my-
playing against Renan, are you gonna start hoping that Renan wins?
Yeah.
Actually,
You
I'll go
can be
double
on
check.
commentary for that.
This is graduation gift, man. He gets to look good.
Oh, good
wow,
catch on the
tough.
jump that time.
Raw forward air.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first time he's actually done that in this set too.
Yeah.
Very
I
conservative.
think it's
that time,
surprisingly good for just stuffing out jumps.
So. Yeah, it's such a
Especially
large
the way-
hitbox.
Yeah, especially with the way these two are using it.
Yeah. Okay, nice drag down. Okay, back here almost kills him. Barely goes underneath. Oh my goodness, he was off the timing.
Oh, this...
Oh, he gets his own fair, but he needs another one to see out the stock. Banjo struggles to kill if he doesn't get these combos.
Or if he's
Oh,
all out of
no.
Wonder Wings.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, wow,
Oh,
that's-
yeah, again.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll take
Yeah.
it. So Brose,
Alright, 60%.
last year he was the 15th ranked player in the LATTE Esports League, and he was not on the top 10 PR, but he's had recent showings in online tournaments and some, other events, and he's done really well. So
Ooh.
Premium is holding his own against one of the best.
Yeah, and right now that's, you know, it's really showing, but Rose's actually taking this back right here. Just barely a bit of percent.
Oh, that's a punish.
Okay, down,
Oh,
no
where's
down
the
throw.
down
He's
throw?
only going for forward throw. Yeah, I think he's thinking that Premium's just being smart about his mash, but he didn't try out smash attacks. Okay, oh, this is nerve-wracking. He has to be very careful with how he lands on stage here. Okay, nice.
Yeah, we're
Does
gonna
Premium
take this
have
game.
Wonder Wing?
Oh my gosh,
He
we're
has
down to
Wonder
one.
Wing.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
more Wonder Wing.
Okay, no
That's
more
it.
Wonder
Oh,
Wings
try
versus
catching
one
the jump.
Wonder Wing.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, that was the
Okay.
good. That was the good wing.
do something
good,
swag.
clean grab.
my-
Oh,
oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh,
God, no! Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay,
wow.
okay. He mashed out.
I shouldn't have did an up smash.
Immediate up smash would have taken it. Yeah. Oh, what is this?
Saving his life.
No.
Oh, down throw,
okay.
you're dead.
That could be it.
What
Oh,
a
no,
mash
why-
from Rose!
Would up tilt would have led. Would,
Okay, that grenade!
would up tilt.
Oh, come on.
Back
Oh
up.
my God, just...
Jesus!
Oh,
Oh, he's gonna be in the sky!
Ah,
Oh, this is so scary. Drag down? No. He gets down.
No.
Yeah, he's at
Oh,
try-
oh,
going
like
on?
grab.
For this.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow,
goodness.
Wow,
Oh.
that was ballsy. That was
Street
so
one.
crazy. Oh my god.
That was an all or nothing. That fair was an all or nothing. Oh no. If he waited there, if he just waited there. Yeah, you can see how much Premium panicked in that last situation, but Rose, he kept his cool, even at the last moments there. Very nerve-wracking.
That was a close match. That was a lot closer than I thought it was gonna be. To be honest, like I was really
Yeah.
surprised.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have been so down to see a game 5.
Yeah,
Right.
that was close. I mean, that was close.
Yeah, I can tell that Brosy's sweating.
Oh, Renan is ready. So,
Oh yes, I want to see this.
and then our finale today is the best high school player, Renan, versus the best LATTE Esports League player, which is, and when I say the best, I don't mean just a Smash. I mean of almost like every game. So Adrian, the commentator, Yo Cabra himself, is gonna jump in and show his chops. I think we're waiting for Renan to create the lobby, so we're gonna jump in that. So far, we saw 2 sets between Sly and Atomic Pancake. Sly won that one convincingly 3-0. I think he only lost like 1 stock, right, the entire set. And
Or 2.
And then we had Premium Emu in a really honorable effort versus Brose. Went down to 4 games, final stock of the 4th game. He could have, but was unable to just close it out to take it to the 5th. But I think Premium's definitely shown that he's got potential. Maybe he just needs to clean up his neutral, like more conservative with the Wonder Rings and also better punishes. But yeah, so we are getting the lobby password from Renan. But if you're just tuning in, you're watching the LATTE Esports League. Today we have the special exhibition matches. 1 final exhibition match, 3 out of 5, between Yo Cabra, the best player on Guam, versus Renan, the star from Tizen High School, who has proven to be unbeatable in the GDOE Varsity League. So we are just waiting for that to begin. Once again, thank you to our sponsors, Guam, Windward Memorial, Natopia, and Coffee Slut.
So are we joining Renan's lobby?
Yeah, does he have info up for that?
Yeah, he has it in looking for games.
Gosh. Okay. Okay, let me go there.
Oh man.
Well, can someone tell Adrian? I don't know if Adrian knows that it's there.
Oh shoot, he's not in the call right now, is he?
You can just message him.
Oh, he is.
Oh.
Okay.
So the cool thing about, and I think this is a nice little, gosh, what do you call it? Little tidbit is that Renan's password is 623, which is the numerical input for Shoryuken, right? So that's pretty dope. I don't know if he ever did it. I don't know if that's why he chose it, but
That's probably the case because he did play Street Fighter before, so
that's cool. So we get Renan versus Yo Cabra as he gets in the thing. Let me shoot this. Password to Brose.
Okay, so these
Okay,
two
lag
have
test.
these two actually have played against each other. It was during one of the LATTE League tournaments, I think in September. Cabra was able to clutch it out, but that was also in the grand finals. So this is going to be a pretty exciting match.
I'm surprised he's going Inkling instead of Ness, but it's worked out pretty well with his Ness over his Inkling. I feel like in this match in particular, I remember back when they did play each other in the league. Not to be biased in any sense of the word, but yeah, Cabra made sure that it was his stage, his match, his set when he did play against him. So it was not easy in the slightest for Renan.
You know, one thing that's changed too for Cabra, like, yeah, Yo Cabra is a student of the game. Every game he plays, he's just labbing hardcore. Like, and it's not just like, oh, let me lab some combos, let me lab some TODs or whatever kind of confirms. Like, he's labbing like, oh, how do I punish this move by this character? How do I punish this, like, you know, strategical setup or whatever? By like, he's like picking out every matchup, and he does this with every game. And I think that's why he's just really, really above a lot of players.
Yeah.
As we see as the info here, he is last year he was ranked 1 in the PR and also ranked 1 in the league.
Wait, one thing I have to say though, he's actually in the Discord call right now, but he's muted. Might want to have him deafened as well, so he doesn't. Yeah, or have him out of the call.
Adrian, can you go ahead and just jump out of the call for this thing?
Yeah, here
that's
it
is. And then Brennan,
you're saying how Cabra really labs his stuff. You can make the case for Renan as well, since Ken is a very high, like a very demanding character. You have to be on point with all your percentages and your firms, because footsies alone and just raw hits does not make the character good. It's how you lab.
It's a punish game.
Yeah, it's definitely the punish game. Ken has an insane punish game, so you have to make sure all your bread and butters are on point. You have to make sure you know your percents, you know your timings, you know your spacings. So, and the fact that Renan just labs all that, I think it's a very good, it's a very strong testament to his skill as a player.
Yeah, exactly. He just has a little bit of a flow chart sometimes when he plays.
Like, yeah.
After he plays a certain amount of games or whatever, certain times he kind of delves deep into that flow chart. Like, oh, okay, he's gonna Tatsu here, or oh, he's definitely looking for a jump, so he's gonna shore you. You know?
Yeah, that is actually kind of a downside to being a lab monster.
Mm-hmm.
You spend so much time, you know, at the computer, in the training mode, that you don't. Yeah, you spend so much time in training mode and in the lab that sometimes you sacrifice actual playing.
Exactly.
You lose time practicing how to adapt, how these things that you lab actually play out, and when you put it into practice, like if they actually work at all. So even though you have all these bread and butters and all these situations down, figured out in your head, if your opponent is also aware of all that, then they're able to take advantage of you for it.
Right, exactly. Like, because with Yo Cabra, he's not just like, he labs, you know, but he focuses on the more important aspect of the game in general, which is the fundamental aspect, and he ends up training that down by playing as many players as he can for matchups, or just in terms of just skill. He'll play people who he thinks might be better than him, or, you know, people who...
Brian, Renan was your partner, right, for the Guam Windward Memorial thing, or for the LATTE Esports thing last year?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. So I also did end up teaching Renan a lot of the stuff that he knows currently. He worked out, you know, the combos on his own or anything, because you know, like Ryu/Ken, they're both like very demanding characters that require that time and attention. However, when it comes to that fundamental aspect, he was pretty new to that coming onto the island here. So I ended up taking him, you know, like under my wing, and ever since he really does study. Like, he really is a student of the game, just like Yo Cabra is. But this lag is ooh. Goodness.
You know, this is Adrian's lag. Whenever I play Adrian in other games, I always complain about how his internet connection is like the craziest connection. Because it's not slow. It's not slow.
Yeah.
It just like stutters at like the most inopportune times. Like, and it's like
it does.
Crazy like rhythm, you know? But you know, Adrian is well adept at playing in that setting, and and even an offline
Yeah.
setting, obviously, very, very good. So this should be a good match. This would be a
Yeah, I commend
high-level
him for
match.
that.
This would be like a LATTE Esports League typical match that you would see at one of the tournaments in top 8 somewhere. So,
Yeah. So
as I was saying, it was actually one of the grand finals at the LATTE Esports League.
oh, rules have changed. Yep, 6 stocks. Okay.
Yes,
Or not 6 stocks.
6 stocks.
6 stocks.
3
Yeah,
minutes.
6 stock 3 minutes.
Stock 3 minutes. All right, we
All
have
items.
all items. Sly versus Greed. Casuals 2019. Let's go.
Going into this game here, they actually go into the Splatoon stage, and right now, yeah, the lag is a bit stuttery, like you said, Ken, but they're gonna try to make it work. I haven't seen Cabra use Inkling in the longest time, so I wonder how it is.
So Cabra asked me, he said, can we just pick a different variant of Final Destination because I think too many particles is going to make the game lag even more. But this one got a lot of colors, guys.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you use this one when there's all those splatter effects?
But honestly,
I think
this is a dope looking stage.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of these Battlefield and FD variants look really dope. It's just everyone just goes vanilla anyways. I think
Exactly.
Oh, here we go, that lag.
Because with the FD stages, there are certain variants that are actually like with the ceiling, like the ceiling smaller or like higher up or whatever. So that's
the only
why.
the only stage that's like that is actually the Garrock Monastery stage, where the it's either higher or lower. It's like very slight. But I think I'm pretty sure everything else.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It hurts more when you
no.
see it in lag motion, you know? Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh no. He wants to cancel out of that, but the lag 8 is input, no doubt.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's gonna be gotta suck as a Shoto player where you have to be it's a very technically demanding character, and you have to be very, very precise with your inputs, but then the lag just stutters and messes you up on that.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, that lag is
nice air dodge out.
crazy right now.
Oh my goodness. All right. So who's the one who chose the stage? It was right.
I don't know,
God.
man.
Because there's no way that Renan chose the stage, dude.
Yeah.
If anything, you know, he choose the Street Fighter stage, but
yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, I think that stage doesn't really have a lot of like stuff going on in the background.
Exactly.
Because like another factor is like how many things are moving in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah, look how deep that stage, the depth of the stage is just so much detail back
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, you got
Exactly.
moving objects.
there. I'm going to ask these guys to restart the stage.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is so painful, so painful. I can feel how frustrated Renan must be right now. Oh my goodness, that actually barely like touched his foot.
Cabra's probably just chilling in all his leg.
Yeah.
I mean, he
He's
thinks
just like,
it's a
oh,
button
Inkling?
press. He probably thinks it's a button press.
Classic Adrian.
Okay, nice match out there. Yeah. Oh, good lord. Yeah, good. Run up to him. He's actually out of that percent threshold, it seems, and he's gonna die
Yeah,
for.
that's way too tough. Like that would not happen normally.
Exactly. Like you can see that cat in the background moving flag. It's, like there's so much stuff in this stage, you know, and I don't think Cabra accounted for all that.
Yeah.
So they should go for a different FD variant.
Yeah,
next time, I think.
Yeah, I think we're redoing the match. I'm trying to think about like what like Battlefield FD variants don't have much going on. I know the 2D flat stages don't have much going on, but for like a whole bunch of like specific reasons, you only use those.
Exactly.
All right, so they're gonna see if they can find a better stage choice here, because that was lagging like crazy, guys. We can't have that.
Yeah.
This is the final exhibition. We want to make sure it's as close to perfect as it can be, you know?
Exactly. They're like, oh, so we don't want particle effects because, you know, there's so much going on in the back and it might make the game lag. And then he chooses the stage that makes it even worse. I'll tell you, I haven't had lag like that on FD, but on that stage, yeah.
Yeah, that was too crazy, man. Adrian and that logic, man. That Adrian logic, man. Hey
That's
guys,
the classic right there.
my internet, it's you know, I don't know, it might lag a lot. Let's get a stage with fewer particles. Yeah, let's pick this one where there's like skyscrapers in the background and posters and it moves. Like, gosh,
Yeah, this is kind of like I'm pretty sure the Battlefield FD is like all right.
Yeah.
Because it's like a really simple. I don't know, not much happens in that. There's a lot of stuff in the background, but like not much happens in it.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's see what they picked.
Doing
Anyways.
it right, so let's see. Please.
I remember Renan.
This looks fine.
Okay. Yeah. There's a lot in this background, but
great.
barely anything moves in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, very fitting. Maybe after this, y'all should go to the Nintendo eShop and download Xenoblade Chronicles: The Definitive Edition.
Oh yeah.
It's a very good game.
What is that? Is it like is that just a remake of the game or something?
Yeah, it's a remake.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They have like really nice music remixes from what Aiku told me, and
Yeah, graphic.
Just in-
mostly just graphic updates, UI changes, and they even added a completely new DLC story. Which is interesting.
Wow.
But we're not playing that game. We're playing this game.
Right. Okay, nice roll from Cabra, and he actually almost combos that roller, but yeah, Renan not really having much of an answer to that roller there.
Yeah,
Just
that's an
kinda let it
interesting.
happen.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting what Cabra does when he sees his opponent shielding the roller. What he'll do is he'll jump and then air dodge away, instead of just instead of committing to the roller, where it's pretty easy to punish.
Yeah, he's very slippery, and right now he actually slips through the cracks of that. Nice parry.
Wow.
Maybe what? Gets up smash right after. Tatsu is only a single hit in with Ryu, so that's not going to do much for him here.
Quick
Yeah.
punish.
Yeah, very nice one too. He had all the time in the world for that punish. Okay, Shaku, nice. He actually jumps over the pressure. Great stuff. Oh my god! If he back there, he would have died. That dare barely got the sweet spot. Oh.
Wow, the dodge.
Yeah, like Inkling's such an irritating character to play against, honestly. Because okay, nice. He got the DP after the up smash. Down smash.
Classic anti-air.
Okay.
Misses the tag advantage to get that kill.
Yeah, he was actually supposed to just. Oh my goodness, he was supposed to get the Tatsu a bit sooner so he can combo from the down tilt. Because there's that 50-50 DI mix that I mentioned before.
Yeah, but it didn't matter since he missed the tech anyways, got the stock.
Exactly. Okay, he's going to even up the percent a little bit more. Oh, he tries to catch his jump, but the input got eaten up. Okay, nice. Okay, that's interesting. So Cabra doesn't go in, just retreats.
Yeah, that's like one thing that Cabra does very well. He knows exactly, like his option selection is like very, very good.
Yeah.
When he sees his opponent air dodge away, he doesn't always think, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go punish that. He thinks, okay, I'm gonna reset things, and I'm just gonna use that. The fact that you air dodged away, I'm gonna use that as information for much later when you don't expect it.
Jump, you're dead. That's so horrible. Yeah, without that jump, he has nowhere to cover to, especially against Splat Bomb.
Yeah, shows of a very linear recovery. So.
Yeah. It's just that certain characters can't really contest with it, but
Yeah.
Inkling definitely can.
Yeah, especially with that Splat Bomb.
Yeah, see right there, Renan actually goes for a little flow chart with his trying to whiff, and then just ends up spot dodging in place. But Cabra doesn't really catch on to that. Okay.
Yeah,
nice
I was saying earlier, like Cabra, uses the roller pretty safely, but then as I was saying, he just gets up smash for it.
Is he dead? Oh, not dead.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he got the medium one that time. He actually correctly.
Sure, he just eats an F smash for it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, nice.
Oh, he grabs him so far away.
Oh,
okay,
Adrian.
yeah.
Oh, you are. Wow, what? Okay, that was kind of cool. That was cool.
Goes deep for that. I think he was expecting. Renan didn't cancel that focus stack, right?
He did.
Okay, yeah. I think that was pretty clever. That was pretty clever of Cabra to just hang around that area instead of trying to hit him out of it. He waited until after. So, that was a smart edge guard.
Yeah, because with edge guarding, you don't always have to go off stage to edge guard. You can it even is at like the ledge itself. You can edge guard from there by just pressuring, running around, and just making your presence known that you can go off stage.
Yeah. Going off stage without throwing anything is actually a pretty viable tactic. Especially when a character, when your character has linear recovery or you're running out of options, it can be pretty scary.
Yeah, super scary. Right now, Renan needs to actually reevaluate his game plan because it really isn't working. His Cabra did a really good job just stuffing him out at every turn. He didn't really get comboed for much, and he wasn't really getting hit for any kill confirms for the most part too. So I feel like Renan just needs to look at what he needs to do when Cabra is being evasive.
If you're looking for some things to do during the summer and during this quarantine time, check out Natopia, open from noon to 2 a.m. Monday through Sunday and holidays. $4 dollars for the first hour and $3 for every additional hour. And there's a gamer rate, which is $2 an hour after 9 p.m. every day. So if you're looking to get that premium netcode and experience and you don't have a PC at home, go check out Natopia, located in Tamuning at the Century Plaza building.
And I wonder what stage they're going for right now. Okay. Yeah, he's going to go back to Ryu. I'm not sure if Ken would even be better for this matchup in general because Ken can't really zone like Ryu can. So
what are the biggest difference between the two characters besides the Tatsu? Like how many times it hits and like do the Shoryukens do different amounts of damage or?
They end up also having like different effects, like different uses of DI. Why did they choose this stage? This stage is gonna be prone to lagging.
One noticeable difference between Ken and Ryu are definitely the specials. So brought it up before where Ryu's Tatsu is like a single hit, as opposed to Ken where it's multiple hits. Same thing applies to their Shoryu, where Ryu's is like a single hit, single powerful hit, while Ken's there's like 3 hits, I believe, 3 total hits. The Shoryu,
probably
the Fire Shoryu. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
True Shoryu.
The Shin Shoryuken.
Yeah, Shin Shoryuken. So, what else? The projectiles are much different.
Ken cannot. I don't think Ken cannot do the Shocking. I don't think so.
Yeah, he can. So, and it's also just, I think the speed of the projectile too. That's another thing.
Yeah.
So
because like their animations are also slightly different, and their attacks, their normals have different properties, so they combo a little differently. So.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. I'm not. Okay. This looks fine for them.
Yeah. There's not. The bats are moving around a bit, but like there's not a lot going on in the background. So.
Whoa! That was an interesting punish.
Yeah. That was a good one too, but he could have done it a bit sooner. It's just that, kind of preemptively pressed the button, I think. Okay, so he goes right through him that time. Yeah, Roller just beats so many things, man. It's such a good move.
Like, what is the typical ways to deal with the Roller? Do you just like neutral jump it and try to punish it, like as it goes under you or something? Or?
You can do that, but Inkling mains won't really put themselves in the spot where they can, get hit for that usually.
Yeah, and I mentioned it before, but Cabra, what he'll do is if he sees you shielding it, usually shielding and parrying is the way the safest bet. But if the Inkling player is smart, they'll know how to maneuver around the shield and use the Roller in a safe way. Like they'll jump and then jump back to cancel it. So you have to be careful.
Like with Roller, it's safe in certain situations, and it depends on your character too, because you can punish Roller out of shield, but Renan definitely isn't comfortable with that, and you can see that he doesn't really know too much about Inkling in general. So, like every time he interacts,
that might have been like the thought process behind picking Inkling over Ness. Like I'm sure it could possibly be that Renan's played Cabra's Ness several times, so it's like, okay, he's used to the Ness, but as opposed to the Inkling.
Yeah, Oh my goodness, yeah. Cabra actually has a demanding lead over Renan as well. This is not looking too good because, like I said before, you know, Renan tends to have like a little flow chart, especially if he's like crumbling. And right now, you can kind of see the cracks. A nice little shield. Yeah, right there. That was really good from Cabra. He just kind of stutter stepped towards him a bit, and he was like, "All right, so are you gonna keep shielding? Or are you not?" He waited this until he could confirm what Renan was gonna do there. Nice catch and a landing with the roller too, actually.
Yeah, that roller is the roller's utility is just he has a lot of utility.
Yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah,
man.
he gets that. Oh, he got the heavy one, I think.
Yeah. Didn't need the
Jeez.
mistech the time, just went for it.
Yeah, perfect confirm right there. But you can see that he's just he's painting the entire ground with his paint right now. It's looking very painful for Renan. He doesn't really see any ways of getting in. He's struggling to actually hit him in general. Like you can see that Cabra's getting away with a lot of jump-ins, you know?
I mean, as you say that, he keeps getting just down tilted. Ren's just staying still and down tilting.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Oh, you're dead, aren't you? Oh, he's gonna try for it. Oh, okay.
Okay.
that
yeah,
was
I think it
pretty
was
cool.
too high a percent.
yeah, he almost got it, but if he back aired instead, yeah. Oh my god, that was so good.
Wow.
So, right there, he actually presented how you could edge guard. So he didn't go off immediately. He kind of stopped at ledge, and he made it look like that he was gonna stay there. So he dashed back a slight bit, and then he went forward and then just ran off and fared him for that recovery. So caught him perfectly at the apex of his head.
Alright,
So here we
Cabra
go.
up 2-0.
Yeah. It's very difficult. I don't really see any I don't really see any proper adjustments being made from Renan when it comes to this matchup, you know?
Yeah.
He seems apprehensive because, you know, I mean, like in watching Renan's past games, when he's off the ledge, like he'll do some pretty like tight window timings to to recover back to the ledge, but like with the latency right now, you can tell he's obviously, you know, worried about it a bit. So.
Yeah.
But this stage is looking
That's the
pretty
problem.
good. It's not looking too bad here.
Yeah, not
Oh,
not
God,
okay.
okay. Yeah, okay. See right there? Wow, so that was so good from Cabra. He actually catches him on the drift with his focus attack cancel as well. Okay, he tries to catch a jump, but not in time. Cabra's just a bit too fast for him there.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
grabbing the ledge
You're dead.
twice.
You're dead.
Oh.
That was such a bad input right there. He could have done Tatsu and lived. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what the intent was. Like when he let go of the ledge, he either it was like a Shaku or Tatsu, but
Right. Yeah. So okay, right there, he finally punishes that with his Shoryu, but it might be a bit late for this set, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cabra's getting away with a lot of stuff because he's constantly pressuring him, and you know Renan isn't sure, and not be sure about like what you need to do, and if your opponent knows what you should be doing, you will bet that your opponent is gonna run all over you. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Wow, good Tatsu right there. Very quick after the jabs. But
So alright, so like the latency isn't that bad anymore, and funnily enough, Ren is doing better in this game.
yeah, exactly.
They should just keep using this stage. I mean, if they're going to keep the one single platform anyway, they might as well just keep this stage. And can I just say, I've never seen the variants of any of these stages before today, and they look awesome.
Yeah, some of them look really,
good.
really cool.
Yeah, very like charming with the colors too. Like, I really like it.
I'm a little biased, but like one of my favorites is the Castle Siege.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's one of my favorites.
Down smash, forward smash.
Oh.
Yep. Yeesh, this is such a lead that he has on him right now. Cabra's just running with it.
But you know,
For
as Ryu, sometimes a stock deficit is not a disadvantage.
Oh yeah, like you really
Nice.
aren't losing until
Yeah, sometimes it's the lead.
Okay, oh my goodness, yeah. Look, Like,
Oh, okay.
I gotta commend Cabra for knowing when to go in and out, because for each and every time Renan has tried to go in, he hasn't been able to touch him. You know?
Yeah, Kybers is on top of things.
Yeah, exactly. And
Oh,
that's it.
no.
He dashed back, and that was too far out. Oh my goodness, that's unfortunate. That's a 3-0 in Cabra's favor.
So we got 2 3-0s and a 3-1.
Yeah, he definitely knows how to adapt on the fly. Like, Cabra's honestly like much better late game than early game as a player. Like early game, like he even says, like, man, he sometimes doesn't really know what he's doing, because sometimes he just kind of puts too much respect on opponents. So he doesn't like properly observe from time to time. But when he does, it's, you better hope that you come up with some game plan, because he already came up with something by the time you think that you might have won.
Yeah. No, Adrian is a really, really smart player, and he practices a lot. And it shows. It shows, and he's skilled. And actually, I mean, he probably hasn't been practicing Smash a lot lately, but he's just, so comfortable in neutrals, so comfortable in the online experience too. Like, he just knows how to play. And then, so yeah, the LATTE Esports, the pros, I guess, the quote unquote pros, they're going to take all 3 sets 3-0. They're going to win all the sets. But, shout outs to the GDOE competitors, Premium, Atomic Pancake, and Renan. They all did great. Online can be a tough setting. So hopefully we get to see these guys in action in a GDOE league next year, but also in future local events that we have, whether it be LATTE Esports or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream today. Make sure you check us out Saturday at 9 p.m. as we continue to have more League of Legends summer season action. We have a bunch of teams competing this weekend, where we have AST, Apes Strong Together versus Born Sindalu, a team from Notre Dame. Should be very interesting.
Right.
Guys, any last words?
I wasn't the only commentator that played.
Hey, you know what? Kai, we were gonna get the secret match of you versus Jason Suzuki, but the god Suzuki couldn't show up today. But don't worry, we'll figure something out for you. We'll make it happen. And hopefully we get to do more Super Smash Brothers tournaments that aren't just GDOE related in the near future. But yeah, we'll see. All right, guys, that's it. See you guys next time.